Ladies and gentlemen, it is another episode of Trendy Talks with your boy, Pretty Boy Lane, and I'm here with the owner, operator, promoter, well, half of the owner, operator, and promoters of FWA, Ryan Bracken. How you doing, Ryan?
Fantastic, man. How are you?
Fantastic. I'm pretty good. We got a show today. It is
Excited. Big show. Storms outside brewing right now, but what they got in Kingdom coming today, they ain't got no clue.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm excited too. Now, tell us a little bit about what FWA is, what y'all do, what y'all strive for, all that good stuff.
We are a small company in King, North Carolina that we are trying to bring wrestling back to the country instead of the city. We try to give young guys opportunities that normally don't get bookings until they get several years experience. We're huge on storylines. We don't just do one-off matches. We try to have fun. And if we're not having fun, we're not doing something right. My wife and I made this company based off of our personal beliefs, our morals, our ethics. We don't allow certain things. You'll never see women dressed up as slutty, boobs hanging out, that kind of thing. But we do like a good fight. So we try to do old school wrestling. We try to enjoy ourselves. We try to care about everybody, love everybody, and I think that's the difference that we have versus a lot of other companies. We're not money hungry. We love the guys that we have, girls that we have come working for us.
Feels like a family out here. Every time. I enjoy my time coming out here, and I appreciate y'all bringing us out and letting us do what we do.
We love having you.
Yeah, thank
Some
you.
of you.
Well, yeah. You mean other trendsetters or other wrestlers?
We'll discuss that later. Off camera.
No comment, off the record. But so now, what is your earliest memory of wrestling? Period.
Wow. Earliest memory. Joel Coliseum in Winston-Salem. My entire family went to a WCW event, and I was sitting beside my uncle at the aisle, and there was a man standing there with a paper bag on his head. And I said, "Oh, definitely you've come to Winston-Salem. Look at this weirdo walking around with a paper bag on his head." And he stood there beside us for almost 20 minutes. And he took the paper bag off his head, and it was Brian Pillman. And he was doing a run into the ring that night, and he stood there with the paper bag on his head, and I thought, that locked me in for life. Like, he was 6 inches away from us, and I thought, oh my God, I don't know who he was until later that night, but that was just the coolest moment, knowing that wrestler was that close to me, and all I do is reach out and touch him. But, when you hear with a paper bag on his head,
especially like Esau Pillman. That's
like that was cool, because like it wasn't too much longer after that he wasn't around anymore.
Yeah.
So that was pretty cool, and he didn't get enough credit for the things that he did while he was here.
Yeah, he really did. And personally, I think he should be in the Hall of Fame. That's one of my biggest should be's.
Yeah, but I get the reasons why not. Because if you look up Brian Pillman and the things that he did towards the end of his life, they don't want that to be what goes on his.
Especially with the dark side of the ring.
And I like the documentary, but I also don't like the message that it tries to draw out for everybody. Not everything was as horrible as it made out.
Yeah. Well, that's also how that's there.
The dark side of it. Yeah, exactly. And some of these people just need to be left to rest in peace, and their story don't have to be continuously brought up and dragged in blood and look horrible all the time.
Oh yeah. Now, what is the funniest moment you've seen in wrestling since you started running it? It can be personally since you've been running a company, something that happened on TV, something you saw live, anything.
Oh wow, I've seen quite a few. I got to see the Bushwhackers one time, and I guess somebody threw some water on the ground. It was a house show, and they both fell flat on their face, and they didn't quit moving. They were going up and they were on the ground, circling on the ground, doing it. And I was 10, 12 years old, and I thought that was the greatest thing ever. And they went in the ring, just didn't miss a beat. And I was like, wow, that's you really just busted your tail in front of 15,000 people, and still you just kept in character. And that was great to me, and it was funny, and that was one of the things I'll always remember being one of the funny moments of wrestling. Bushwhackers.
So the last two questions are wrestling related, but not wrestling related in the same sense. This one you've heard in every shoot interview you've ever seen on YouTube. Mm-hmm. How big do you think Batista's dick is?
You ever eaten a can of Vienna sausages?
Yes. Right about this.
I'd venture to say that one of the Vienna sausages.
Oh, okay.
Open the can, man.
Open the can. Easy. Good Lord. We got them Phoenix Cross coming in.
Oh,
In
Phoenix.
the background here. Stay out of here, luchador. Stay out of here, luchador. Nah, fuck with you. Come here. Come here. Come on, feed it. Oh, he gonna dip out. Look, he gonna fuck up the shot in the back, and then not even jump in.
Innocent over in the corner.
Man, with your rip off pit viper, get out of here, man. But anyway, so Vienna sausage.
Vienna sausage.
All right, that's a good answer. That's a good answer. Actually giving an answer. Thank you.
Oh, well.
So, next question is: Hulk Hogan has a vape now.
Mm-hmm.
If you vape, would you try it?
No.
No? Why not?
He has so many gimmicks
Yeah.
that he has pushed on the world for his entire career.
Thunder Mixer?
Um,
Thunder Mixer?
yeah, you know, just the ridiculous stuff that he's done. Never was a Hogan fan.
Oh man, he never went to Pasta Mania, brother.
No, absolutely not. I think he has done enough in his life that he should be able to live without having to continue to do gimmicks for the rest of his life.
Yeah.
But just like Ric Flair and all the old guys of that era, they didn't save their money aside like they should. So he has to constantly run businesses to make sure that in his 70s, he's still got something going on. So no, I would never buy a Hulk Hogan vape, just like I would never smoke Ric Flair weed.
All right, now my last question. You had unlimited money, and nobody was signed to a contract in the world. Who's one person you would bring into King, North Carolina?
One person I would bring in to King, North Carolina. Oh, that's tough. Any past, present, future, anything?
Yep. Well, I would like to say more like as long as they're alive.
Okay.
Yeah. Like something that could be physically possible if there were no contracts, nothing like that.
Okay.
That's terrible.
Big John Studd.
Big John Studd.
Big
He's
John
dead
Studd.
though.
Did he die?
He died.
Okay, and Sean next to him.
That's a good. That's a off
That
the
was
wall
one of my
one.
favorite big guys.
Off the wall.
That was one of my
You don't
favorite.
get many John Studd.
Oh, I love Big John Studd stuff. If I had to go alive, still moving, still going, Virgil.
Virgil?
Yep.
Virgil?
Virgil.
I bet Virgil.
Because he
Oh shit!
that motherfucker'd have to pay me to come to this ring and I'd make money that night.
Love you, Virg. Love you, Virgil. But tell the people real quick where they can catch all the FWA action, all the Foothills Wrestling Alliance shenanigans.
Catch us on Facebook, Foothills Wrestling Alliance, Instagram, Foothills Wrestling Alliance, Twitter, Foothills Wrestling Alliance. Any show we have is going to be in the King, North Carolina for the rest of the year. We are looking to branch out a little bit. So anybody who may see this that's wanting shows, we're going to start doing spot shows. And we're going to do things in the for companies, for venues, for birthday parties, things like that, moving forward next year. So reach out to myself or Jennifer Bracken, the other co-owner, and if we can be of assistance to you in any kind of way, let us know.
Also, I will be talking to Jennifer a little later on. And also, yeah, good luck.
She don't like cameras at all.
I know, it's going to be fun.
You have to catch her off guard.
Oh, she already agreed.
Oh, good luck.
So, also too, the one thing that you left out, all of those shows that we're doing for the rest of this year, that we run in the middle school or the elementary school, whichever ones we may be at, half the door,
A percentage of the door.
percentage of the door.
It changes per venue.
Percentage of the door goes back to the school to help with their athletic departments because let's be honest, this area doesn't have the best economic situation
Yeah,
right now.
well, we look at it like this. If I can put enough money into the school system where we can take away fundraisers, not everybody has money to give those fundraisers money. So when a kid takes home a pamphlet or a book or something and there's like, Mom, Dad, can we buy this so that I can get this reward or that reward? Why are you rewarding children for their financial status? Because some kids don't have it. And that was the reason that we chose the school, is so that if I can give the school just a little bit of money, that they don't have to send those pamphlets home with those kids to make sure that those kids get an ice cream reward or a movie reward.
Or a pizza party.
Or I don't agree with that stuff. You're basing a reward system based off of financial status. And we don't agree with that. Me and my wife grew up poor and we didn't have able to do things like that. So I think the population in King can't do those things as well. So we try to reach out to these schools and we're starting to grow, people are getting behind us, and we would love for any community that wants this, we would love to come do this for your community as well.
That's what we're all about here at FWA, community.
Family, community. Just because your blood doesn't run through my veins and mine don't run through yours, you never believe you ever call me?
Yes, sir.
I got you.
Yes, sir. Family right here.
Absolutely.
Now, it was a pleasure, boss man.
Yes, sir.
I know you got work to do. And I got to
Absolutely.
put on these tight ass pants.
Need some help?
You more stretching for me, Daddy? It's been Trendy Talks, David.